Happy holidays! Welcome to Cam Look, your daily dose of the Cincinnati Art Museum. Over the past few weeks, museum staff and volunteers have been sharing works from our collection that have a special connection to the favorite holiday tune, the 12 Days of Christmas. Please check back at 10 a.m. for new work and conversation. Hi, I'm Rachel Fisher. I work in visitor services at the Art Museum, and on the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a print by John Piper called 3 Somerset Towers. The holiday season must have been special to Piper, as he was born in December and his full name is John Egerton Christmas Piper, C.H. He was an English painter and printmaker who lived from 1903 to 1992. The letters C.H. refer to his belonging to the Order of the Companions of Honor while he was alive. This is an honor bestowed to English people of outstanding achievements, and some notable current members of this order are Sir Ian McKellen, Dame Maggie Smith, and Sir Paul McCartney. After attending art school, Piper had become an art critic and an abstract artist. However, by the end of the 1930s, he had lost interest in creating abstract representations. He began to make more natural images based on architecture and landscape that still possessed an individual style. Then during World War II, Piper became an official war artist. Such artists were hired in Britain during both World Wars to create artworks that served as both propaganda and record of events and conditions during the wars. Piper's love of landscape led him to create pieces that commemorated architectural ruins due to the many bombings. This work helped increase his fame, and afterward he continued to make many paintings and prints. He also became a set designer for many different theaters and worked in stained glass, producing stained glass windows for a number of chapels and cathedrals. Piper had created multiple pieces under the name 3 Somerset Towers through the years. This print is distinguished by its muted palette that largely relies on blue and orange to add color and contrast. The 3 church buildings are imposed together into one landscape that still clearly shows that they don't belong next to each other. It even seems that each building could be taken from a different time of day. Piper's many studies of church buildings have demonstrated how drawn he was to that kind of architecture. Some of his most famous paintings during the war were of the ruins of the Coventry Cathedral, and he continued to create many images of churches through the years, even adding to church buildings themselves by creating stained glass. He has long used unusual colors that add feeling to his pieces, and this print is no exception. Its simplicity and color palette can seem to draw the eye in closer to the small details and give each building its own character. I'd like to ask you, is there any type of architecture that you feel particularly drawn to, so much so that you could keep photographing it or even just thinking about it? Maybe you really appreciate looking at old and grand churches or houses, or maybe you resonate much more with the newer style of building. We'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments below. I hope you've had a wonderful holiday season, and thank you for joining us today.